One of the top producers in the whole city.
Yeah.
What you been working on?
Man, everything. You know what I'm saying? You need to come get your song done, mixed, recorded. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Anything you need done, we can rock.
Man, you go by a man of many names. Can we get the names that they need to know so they can book a show?
Simplicity at best. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube?
That's Facebook, anything. Anything you want to look me up. Facebook, Instagram.
With a C.
With a C, not the S.
Tell them how to spell it.
Simplicity.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
let's get it understood. What's the label?
The label OGE all day long. OGE, you know what I'm saying? One goal at a time. Because at the end of the day, it's one goal. We trying to take care of our families and get money and make sure we doing the best by our living. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been doing it?
I say a good strong 6-7 years. You know what I'm saying? Strong 6-7 years. So where the talent just, you know what I'm saying, speak for itself.
So what part of town you coming out?
I'm coming out of the Haven, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of Westwood, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
a little
sir.
flowing through me.
The
You know
bottom.
what I'm saying? The
So
bottom.
you a bottom boy.
Bottom boy maker. You know what I'm saying? We trying to make the bottom boy shine a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
So, how long has this passion for music been going on? What drove your passion for this music?
Man, I always love music. Music is just the soul of anybody.
Was it in the house? Or?
The house really, it started everything. You know what I'm saying? Perfected the craft. You know what I'm saying? Money calling. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna get that.
You gotta always get the money.
We know you've worked with some of the top studios in Memphis.
Yeah.
So now we know you to be a big boss by yourself.
Yeah.
How did that come about? You working with different producers, different entrepreneurs, engineers, and now we notice you just stepped out on faith, and now you just doing it big. You got the big studio by yourself. You the big boss, man. You paying everything.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, it's all love to everybody I don't work with for life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. It's all love at all times. But at the end of the day, when you feel that you need to grow, it's just that time. You know what I'm saying? Growth. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of none of this shit. Stand on it and go with it. You know what I'm saying? Change can only make a man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we want the young men in Memphis to see a dude like you who, man, you know how to work with others and you can work by yourself.
Yeah.
And you know how to create jobs.
Yeah.
Everybody don't know how to do that.
The game is always to give back. You know what I'm saying? You grow, put other people on. It's always to give back. If you stay, you know what I'm saying, in that lane to where you can't contribute to other people, you're gonna feel that come back at you. You know what I'm saying? My lane is to always make sure everybody that I know, you know what I'm saying, moving to grow with me.
Let me ask you a couple questions, man. So Memphis has been deemed as a city where negativity, right? Do you see the city changing? That's the first question. Do you see the city changing?
I feel like
In a positive
I feel like the city is Memphis. We always got this stigma of Memphis, just period. But at the end of the day, if you're not from here, you're not gonna understand the change. Memphis is all about it's way more than what people hear. You know what I'm saying? Memphis got everything you want. You come to Memphis, you can find whatever you need. Change, good or bad, change is what it is. But when it comes to the city is when you come in the city, you grow with people, you learn people, and you understand the city really not what they project us to be. We just got that stigma because that's what people hear.
Okay. So if you've been in Memphis your whole life, you ever lived out of town?
Nah.
When it comes to being, Whitehaven, Westwood, there's a lot of prominent rappers out of, the south, on the south side of town. Have you ever worked with any of those guys? Have you ever, just met any of them guys?
Man, to be honest
with you, you locked in a lot of people.
The list is so long of the people that I can shout out. You know what I'm saying? To go down the list and just really name everybody, I would be afraid to leave somebody out. But just be known that my list, my credits are long. You know what I'm saying? I've worked with many artists.
So simply,
and still doing it to this day.
We're gonna ask you this: from you knowing people, meeting a lot of people, Right. You seen people get on, and you seen people kind of stay in their place. You seen people quit, give up, go start back. What do you think is the biggest difference? Because for me, I feel like sometimes it's just luck or somebody, you know, because I done seen some talent in Memphis, man, that ain't where they want to be, and I can't say it's from less of work ethic or it's less talent. I feel like sometimes people just get lucky and get a shot.
Yeah.
So, but I want to ask you as a producer or artist, engineer, because you do all of it.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel like? You know, when some people go a little farther than others in musical, you know what I'm saying?
In this day and time, for me to be honest about that question,
100%.
it's 2 words. Start with a C. Consistency, motherfucking controversy. You stay consistent and you get people talking about you, you're gonna blow. Period.
But you know, there's a lot of great artists, like, you know, back in the day, it was a lot of great artists that didn't have no controversy and people found the talent. But can you see the shift from it was about talent to now it's about
Popularity.
Yeah.
Popularity is like my friend said, it's all about relationships. Popularity is built off relationships, how people gravitate to you. You know what I'm saying? You can not be that talented but have people gravitate to you to make you that person. But